The history of the Earth according to Airel. 70 million years BC. A galactic war broke out between two civilizations living on neighborhood stars to see which one would gain control of Earth. Following the war, the Earth was bombed by atomic weapons that wiped out the dinosaurs and most of the animals on the planet. 208,000 BC. The Draconian Empire entered Earth. The headquarters of the empire was located near one of the tail stars of the Big Dipper. The tail stars are Alcor, Elioth and Alcade. The Draconian invasion force conquered Earth with nuclear weapons. After cleaning the radioactive radiation and restoration, the Earth was inhabited by entities from another galaxy. The new inhabitants established a thriving social society that continued to exist for another 100,000 years. Your current Earth civilization is only now starting to resemble this ancient culture with the same technology of airplanes, trains, ships, and automobiles. 75,000 BC. Two new civilizations established on Earth were founded by refugees who fled other planetary systems because of political and religious reasons. These civilizations did not extend many years on Earth. It is possible that their destruction was caused by military forces who pursued and destroyed them. Another possibility is that there was a huge volcanic eruption. This volcanic eruption moved a significant mass of molten rock. The land began to sink beneath the oceans, leaving very little evidence that there had ever been a developed culture there other than legends of a global flood. According to the document we have, the survivors of this destruction are the ancient ancestors of the Chinese. The Earth is basically not good for human habitation. Its gravity is high, the atmosphere is dense, and tsunamis hit the shores along with earthquakes, pole changes, continental drift, meteor impacts, and climate change. Additionally, Earth is a very geographically isolated planet from other civilizations in the center of the galaxy. 30,000 BC. The Draconian Empire begins to use Earth as a prison for criminals. The criminals who are caught are led in electronic traps from different parts of the Empire. The Empire sets up monitoring stations on Mars and on Earth. These electronic monitoring created energy screens designed to detect and capture the soul's energy after death. The screen sends the soul into permanent amnesia and repeated reincarnations. This means preserving the population of criminals in the prison on Earth. Pyramids were built all over the country as part of the prison system. The pyramids were solid physical bodies in order to create an illusion of physical eternity and hide the truth that the eternal essence of man is not physical at all. The pyramids combined sophisticated mathematics with theatrical metaphors and symbolism of magic, aesthetics, and mystery. Astronomical alignment, secret rituals, wonderful architecture, and huge monuments convert the immortal spirit to a man-animal form. Diverted human attention from the metaphysical truth to the physical lie. They wanted to hide at all costs that every person on this planet came from another planetary system. The Draconic Empire wanted to prevent at all costs that the people here on the planet would not remember who murdered them, who captured them, who stole their property, and who sent them to Earth, doomed to oblivion and eternal imprisonment. Religion should supply false information about the nature of divinity and life after death as an inseparable part of the prison's control mechanism. 15,000 BC. The Draconic Empire began hydraulic mining in the Andes and built cities for residents and temples for worship. 11,600 BC. The Earth's polar axis shifted to the North Sea area. The last ice age came to an abrupt end. The ice caps melted and the ocean level suddenly rose. Massive extinction of animals has occurred in America, Australia, and other areas of the globe. 10,450 BC. Much information about electronics and other technology was buried in a vault under the paws of the Sphinx. 8,050 BC. The Galactic Federation went to war against the Dragon Empire and destroyed the Empire's home planet in the Milky Way galaxy. However, due to the vast size of the Empire, the Federation knows very well that it takes thousands of years to completely conquer the political, economic, and cultural systems of the Empire. It wasn't until 1230 BC that the remnants of the Empire were completely defeated in Earth's solar system. Since the Earth was no longer under the control of the Empire, there was no force that could control it. Spaceships carrying military deserters, bandits, miners, traders, and entrepreneurs came to Earth to exploit the planet's resources for personal gain. Some of them were described as fallen angels in the Bible. 6750 BC. The Mesopotamia region provided service facilities, communication stations, and airports to the empire. The representatives of the empire showed themselves to the global population as God, beings that should not be pondered and challenged for their intelligence and infinite power. A class of religious priests was established in order to perform the work of the guards. The priests received the power to release souls from their inhabit bodies. When the souls were released by the priest, they were recaptured by the empire's electronic masking net, underwent amnesia, and returned again to servitude slavery on Earth. 6248 BC. Following an attack on a Federation facility, an Imperial space fleet was discovered in the solar system. This fleet was well hidden without being discovered for almost 7,500 years.